Good night and welcome to another edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez. Like fireworks on September 21st, the George Price Highway lit up on Saturday morning for the 32nd annual Puma Women's Cross Country Cycling Classic. The 73-mile race from Columbus Park in San Ignacio Town to the Digi Park in Belize City had its highs and lows, but it did not disappoint as these elite female riders took on the journey in the scorching mid-morning heat. The race got underway at approximately 8 a.m. with 10 riders. Belizean Kadisha Francis claimed the first station prize in front running W, heading towards Central Farm Village. She also sprinted to the second station prize in front Galen University. Kadisha Francis made the day's first breakaway from the main peloton outside of Georgeville. Francis maintained that gap through Georgeville, claimed 3 station prizes, and was finally overtaken by LA Sweat's Mariana Valdez and Belizean Patricia Chavarria. Inside Unitedville, Bermudian Caitlin Conyers launched an attack. She was able to break away from the main group of riders, but Mexican Diana Rodriguez responded with a chase. Conyers maintained her lead through Blackmanetti, Ontario, and Teakettle, with Diana Rodriguez on her tail and the main peloton trailing by more than 60 seconds. Unfortunately for Conyers, she experienced a flat in Camalote Village, which placed Rodriguez ahead of the race, and boy would Rodriguez take advantage of that opportunity. Rodriguez rode alone along the George Price Highway from mile 50 in Camalote Village to mile 17 just outside Hattieville. At this point, the 10-woman race had decreased to 8 riders, but Kathleen Conyers was also back with the main peloton. Leaving Hattieville, the race slowed down significantly and the riders began cruising while remaining focused on their surroundings and any planned attacks. At the entrance to Belize City, Caitlin Conyers once again launched an attack that none of the riders behind her were able to adequately respond to. Bermudian Kathleen Conyers rode across the finish line alone in fine form. She is the 32nd Women's Cross Country Champion. We spoke with her and a couple of the other riders following the race.
To be honest, at that point, I was like, look, I'm just going to get to the finish because I was chasing for a long time. And Mariana was with me for a little bit, but she had crashed. And then I was like, just get back. Just don't give up. Just get back to the group, and then you could sort it out once you get there. And then I don't know how, because I was dying in the wind, but I got back to the group, and then honestly, I felt good. So then I was rolling with 2 of the other girls to try and catch, I don't know her name, but one of the Mexican girls.
Diana.
Diana. And and then we had her in sight, and it was like 30 seconds, and you could tell that she was dying. So it was like, all right, we're gonna come back. And then it was just cat and mouse stuff. We were doing like 0 miles per hour. I know I can't sprint. I can't sprint to save my life. So my only chance was to get a break. So I just kept attacking, and it wasn't going. It was like 3 times it wasn't going. And then the last one, I saw that the wind was turning. Like you come around a bend and then you got a bit of a tailwind. So I was like, yeah, I'm going right here.
It's an incredible experience. When I break away, it was like, oh my goodness, we're getting, I can't believe it.
Right.
Firstly, I think that, oh man, this is going to be so hard because so windy, but then God gave me so strength and powerful, and it's like, oh man. Then they caught me, and I said, no, we can.
Yeah.
And God told me, you have to attack, so I attacked and I'm won.
From the start of the race, coming through Cayo all the way on the road, all the way into Belize City, I feel like I had the weight of the country on my shoulder. Indeed, I mean, everybody made it cheer me on, and I want to say a big thank you to everybody that did that, because I mean that helps a lot when you're on the road and you're feeling pain, and just to know that people are riding and supporting you, it helps you to push forward. And as to race tactics, I mean, my teammate Mariana was here to deliver me today, and very early in the race she had a crash, and that she got back, but she was in pain, and that's what took her out.
We would like to acknowledge Ordones Bike Shop for the coverage they provided of the entire race. We were able to bring tonight coverage to you with their help. Great job. Be reminded that the 93rd annual Holy Saturday Cross Country Cycling Classic takes place this Saturday, April 8th. The 50th Caribbean Free Trade Association Games is scheduled to take place in the Bahamas from the 8th to the 10th of April. Last week, the Belize Athletic Association met to select a team of athletes that will represent the jewel at the event. In the under-20 category for boys, Andre Armstrong and Daniel Myers were selected to compete in the 1,500 and 5,000 meter races. Joas Mejia was selected for a long jump and triple jump. In the under-17 boys category, Dimitri Myers was selected to compete in the 800 meters, 1,500 meters, and 3,000 meters races. Mallory Myers was selected in the under-17 girls category. She was chosen to compete in the 800 meters, 1,500 meters, and 3,000 meters races. We spoke with the BAA's General Secretary, Harrison Pilgrim, about the selection.
Carifta is a highly celebrated junior championship, which has been going on now for the last 50 years. This is the 50th year celebrating the Carifta Junior Games, which tends to highlight young persons, most of whom are still in high school or in sixth form, and it's for under 20s and under 17s. We've certainly participated last year in Jamaica, and a family team last year of the Myers family, 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. They participated, and one boy came second in the 800, and the girl came 4th in her 800 run. We're expecting that both of those young persons who have had tremendous improvement in their style and in their capability over the past 12 months, that we are looking forward to seeing them on the podium, and maybe if not on the top seat in the podium, somewhere very high up.
Mia Sylvester and Kali Magana were also selected to compete in the upcoming games. However, they were unable to commit to the team due to a clashing of schedules. We wish our athletes all the best and maximum success. And finally for tonight, the 2023 Men's Volleyball National Championship was held over the weekend at the SCA Mercy Center in Belize City. We would like to send our congratulations to the champions of that tournament, M&M Engineering's EA Warriors, for taking the top prize. We would also like to give a huge shout out to all the members of the 8 teams that competed in this championship tournament. All right, folks, that's all we have for you in tonight's coverage of Sports Monday. Until next time, be mindful that nature is the best playground. Go out and have some fun.